like, obviously, and move him into the lease, get a clue.
It was about AJ, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah. You know, we have two guys that chose to enter school this past January, and it was their choice strictly. AJ Derby, obviously, and Louis Trinket-Passat. And you know, with AJ's deal, you know, he lives in town here. I think he's got a pretty good familiarity with the program, the campus, the university, and you could tell he was a little bit itchy, I think, and ready to, eager to make the next move. And I think it's going to work out beautifully. And I think Louis is probably going through a little bit of a transition. He's away from home, growing up in Chicago. But you know, it was strictly their ideas, both cases, and I think it'll help them get a jump on things and get their feet on the ground. They're already training with Chris Doyle right now and his staff, and they'll be involved in spring ball, so that's a good thing. But I'll also go on record too. I'm still a firm believer. I really think in football, I don't think players should be allowed to start school until fall term. I know that's kind of a foreign concept to throw out there, but I'm just not convinced there's a great reason. And you know, again, if it's a player's idea, that's great. But so many programs right now are making it mandatory for players to go in the summer. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing for college football or a good thing for young people. So I'm in the minority there, and we'll run that up the flagpole maybe this spring and have it get shot down. But anyway, a little commentary.
The balance of the classes has taken some time, and this class fits in well with that balance of seniors, juniors, sophomores.
Yeah, I think that's one thing. Historically, we tend to be in the 18 to 22 range of signings, and you know, I'm not real good at math. I'm still trying to figure out how people sign in the 30s or even the high 20s. I know there's a reason for it. I just haven't read the fine print. But yeah, we tend to be in the 18 to 22 range typically. That's a usual thing. Next year we got a little bigger senior class. So I think there is balance and stability throughout over the long haul. And I think that's a good thing. And this year we went a little bit heavier maybe on defense, certainly with 3 of our 4 defensive linemen next year being seniors, the other guys, next 2 guys being juniors. It was real important to us to get some guys in that we felt could you know, be involved right away. And same thing with our linebacker position. You know, we've got a heavy group of seniors next year. We just graduated 2 outstanding players. So those are 2 positions we felt were really it was important to fortify. And I guess you probably could include the defensive backfield also. We don't have a lot of seniors. I think Brett's the only senior next year that we'll lose, but we're a little bit you know, top-ended there too, or at least so we thought it was important to get some young guys on campus that could get involved right away and hopefully be in the thick of things a year from now.
Anything change for you guys with guys leaving early for the NFL or transfers and things like that late? Did that mess you guys up at all?
No, not really dramatically. It you know, gave us a little bit more room to move in terms of giving out 21 scholarships. We weren't not intending to do that initially, and that kind of shook out there, so that was a good thing. But not dramatically. And you know, basically we're not going to fill a position, either of those 2 positions. We don't anticipate it with an incoming freshman. But as far as looking down the road, I think it does affect us a little bit. You know, that's something you're always mindful. And obviously, we knew that was a possibility a year ago that these guys, you might lose juniors. You know, it's always a possibility.
Could you talk? Felt strongly about James Morris. You offered him to 2007. Did you feel any risk there? I know you probably knew the character, but you had a lot of inside info on him, you know. But still, on the outside, it probably looked a little crazy.
Yeah, first of all, there's risk anytime you offer, and you know, but I think it was we felt pretty confident. James had been in our camp. He's been in this building. We've known him a long time. You know, I've known the Morris family basically since 1981. You know, Greg worked here, and Tim was a student manager for us. So I've known the family a long time. Certainly, James being in our camp, I think as much as anything, and just being around our coaching staff. He's a real mature young man. He's got his head on straight, and you know, we thought he's an excellent football player, but also just the other attributes. And I think you know, he goes home, everything's kept in check, his ego's kept in check, and he's done a wonderful job that way. So yeah, we felt pretty good about it. We were very excited about everything we knew about him, and I think after he came to camp, you know, we saw how he competed with older players. You know, it really impressed us. So we thought the risk was minimal, and I think we've seen nothing but improvement from him on the field. And we're awfully excited about his potential, with us. Carl Jackson, who's now retired, still won't go in our staff room, but he did pass through the other day. He was telling me yesterday he thinks he could be a running back for us. So that kind of versatility is a good thing, and I certainly value Carl's opinions, but I know we need help on defense right now down the road.
Do you see him